Okay, after understanding what is a half wave plate, quarter wave plate, what are the types of retardation plates, let us see the thickness expression for a quarter wave plate. When a doubly refracting crystal plate with its refracting faces cut parallel to optic axis and made to pass through the plane polarized light, then this plane polarized light will divide into E ray and O ray, and there will be a path difference of lambda by 4 between E rays and O rays. This type of a plate or a crystal plate which produces this much of path difference is called as a quarter wave plate. Let T be the thickness of this quarter wave plate. The distance traveled by O rays, and if this quarter wave plate is a negative plate ಆಗಿದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, the spherical wavefronts are inside the ellipsoidal wavefronts ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಅಂದರೆ E rays will be outside and O rays will be inside of surface area of propagation ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. So ordinary rays are inside, velocity of O rays is less than velocity of extraordinary rays. Velocity and refractive index are inversely proportional, so refractive index is of ordinary will be greater than refractive index of extraordinary. Suppose this quarter wave plate is a negative type. Okay, N0 is greater than Ne. Let T be the thickness of a negative crystal plate, negative quarter wave plate. Then what happens? The distance traveled by O rays in the quarter wave plate. Distance ಅಂತಂದ್ರೇನು? Distance is nothing but velocity into time ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Velocity is nothing but it can be written as a function of a refractive index. Distance traveled by ordinary rays ತೊಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ multiplied by t. ಇದು ಯಾಕೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ? Because refractive index ಅಂದರೆ velocity of the light waves in one medium to velocity of the light waves in another medium ಅಂತೀವಿ. Totally refractive index is a function of velocity ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. So velocity can be replaced with a refractive index term. Refractive index of O rays ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. Similarly, distance traveled by extraordinary rays ಅಂತ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ that will be equal to Ne into t ಬರುತ್ತೆ. Path difference, the difference in distance traveled by these two ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ, so path difference between O rays and E rays ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ಅದು N0 t minus Ne into t. So path difference comes to be N0 minus Ne into t ಆಯಿತು. Call this as equation 1. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಇದು ಕ್ವಾರ್ಟರ್ ವೇವ್ ಪ್ಲೇಟ್ ಆಗಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಪಾತ್ ಡಿಫ್ರೆನ್ಸ್ ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ ಇ ರೇಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಓ ರೇಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟಿರುತ್ತೆ? ಲ್ಯಾಂಬ್ಡಾ ಬೈ 4. ಸೊ ಪಾತ್ ಡಿಫ್ರೆನ್ಸ್ is equal to lambda by 4. Compare these two equations. What we get? N0 minus Ne times t is equal to lambda by 4, or t is equal to lambda divided by 4 times N0 minus Ne. So this is the expression for quarter wave plate, negative quarter wave plate. Expression for thickness of the negative quarter wave plate. Suppose quarter wave plate is a positive ಆಗಿದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ಇದು equation lambda divided by 4 times Ne minus N0 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. So this is the expression for thickness of the positive quarter wave plate. This is for negative quarter wave plate. This is for positive quarter wave plate.